everybody, it's Martha at Pause Yoga and Fitness, and today I wanted to take you through a Pilates class. So I will give you lots of modifications. This will be great if you are new to this style class. And all I'm going to be using today, so the only equipment that you will need is a yoga block, maybe two, a circle band. Light weights will work if you don't have a circle band. Even the yoga block would work. And that is really all we're going to be using today. So we're going to get started in a child's pose position. So getting your big toes together, knees out as wide as you're able. Nice big inhale, lengthen. And then walking out to your active child's pose, just meaning your arms are nice and long. You're sitting back onto your heels and forehead grounds down. Breathe. We'll take one more breath. Empty out. Make your way into tabletop. We'll just take a cat and cow here. So inhale, drop your belly, gaze forward, big inhale, and round to cat, exhale. Let's do it one more time, big inhale. And exhale. You're going to sit into cross-legged or onto your heels, finding your low ribs. I'm just going to unzoom me here. And if you had a yoga block, just sticking that right in between your legs. Big inhale here. Ribs expand, belly rises, and then exhale, squeeze the block. Draw everything in. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the block. Pull everything in, big inhale. And exhale. We're going to continue just to have a seat right here. And we're going to bring our arms out. I call this move, Where's the Beach? It's one that I was inspired after living in New Jersey for 5 years. And I swear every summer, without fail, I was always asked where the beach is. And I lived in a town where the beach was. It's quite obvious where it was. All right, so your right hand, let's flip our palm to the sky, but don't let this arm drop. And then this arm is going to point to the beach. And as you do that, you're going to feel kind of this crunch in your oblique on that right side. And then big inhale. And then exhale, Pilates breath. Squeeze that oblique. And 3. Good. 4. 5. Last one, 6. And we're going to bring our hand down. And better yet, actually, if you can bring your hand to the block or your forearm, we're going to go back to our yoga breath. Let this hip sink down. Don't let it come up. Elbow up. And we're going to exhale, elbow down. Inhale, open. And exhale. This is technically Yogalates, so we're going to do some Pilates and then do some yoga. So right now, just breathing through your nose. And exhale. Good. One more. And right back up. All right, we're at the beach. The beach is this way this time, so left palm. And let's exhale, kind of squeeze our left oblique. And back. And exhale out of your mouth, 2. Good. 3. 4. And 5. All right, we're going to plant this hand down on the block or your forearm. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbow down. Yoga breath in and out of your nose. Exhale. In 3, 4, last one. Job. All right, sitting up. We're going to take the yoga block. If you are fairly new, I would just have the block just flat like that. And then, of course, as you get used to it, you can take it up a little notch and then high. We're going to sit back with a nice straight back. Your hands can be planted to help. A little harder, you have no hands. As you exhale, you're going to lift your leg and tap. Exhale, lift and tap. So focusing on hip flexors and low abs. Back to that Pilates breath. Bringing your heel down with control. Good, one more. And relax, taking your legs out wide. You're going to take your hands here or here. Shoulder blades are together, knees are as bent as you need. And we're going to exhale, send our chest down. You can do Pilates breath or yoga breath here. In 2. Shoulder blades stay together. 3. Good, 4. Last one. Good. Big inhale, bring your arms up and back behind you. Sending your chest up. Stay here or lift your hips with me for a plank. You can always change it to tabletop. We're going to hold in plank. You can stay still and hold here or add a leg lift with me for 1. Pilates breath, 2. 2 more, 3. Good, last one. And release. And another seat. Fingers point down. Big inhale, yoga breath, and fingers up. Just great for your wrists. Inhale up. And exhale. Just one more here. All right, we're going to bend knees. Take the block between your knees. If you do have a circle band or light weights, you're going to grab that. Arms here. We're going to see curve. So tuck your pelvis and shin. Exhale, squeeze the block. If you've got a band, you're just going to press your arms out and then right back up. Again, light weights work too. And 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold and see curve. Keep the band pressed apart. We're going to take a bicep curl for 5. Good, 4, 3. Exhale, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, let it go. If you do have that circle band, we're going to take it around our right foot. So we're going to row and twist. Now, if you're using light weights, you're going to pull a light weight back and then add that twist. If you've got the band, it's going around your right foot and you're going to hold on to it with your right hand. So you're going to draw back and twist to your right. Good, right elbow back, twist. Pilates breath. 3, knees are as bent as you need. Belly button pulls in and up. Good, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to switch right into it. 6 on the other side. Let's go here. 6. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And get rid of that. Bending your knees again. We're just going to hold on to our thighs. Take a nice big inhale. We're going to see curve nice and slowly down. Just bounce maybe to your lower back hips. And then we're going to take an inhale there. And then exhale, round it back, come up. And then lengthen at the top. So it's an exhale. And in fact, add the block because I want you to get those inner thighs. Exhale slowly down. Stay there. Big inhale, fill up. And exhale, we're going to lift up. And lengthen at the top. 2 more. Exhale slowly down. Inhale here. And slowly exhale up. Lengthen. And last one. Exhale down. Inhale. And out. Exhale. Lengthen. All right, this time let's come all the way down. As you exhale, lower back hits, middle back, and upper. We're going to prepare for roll-ups. If you wanted to, you could use the block right between your palms, arms back behind you, feet are flexed, lower back is grounded. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, we're just going to lift to our shoulder blades, come up off the mat. Fill up, belly rises, big inhale. And slowly exhale back down. And do one more like that. Big inhale, arms. Exhale up. Good, fill up, big inhale. And slowly down. Stay there, or if you can come all the way up, let's do it. Big inhale, arms. Then peel yourself up, exhale. Round and reach. You're going over a really big stability ball. Lengthen. And then see, curve slowly down. Release the block. Okay, let's do it again. One more time. Big inhale, arms. Exhale, peel yourself up. Lengthen. And slowly lower. Great job. We're going to go into leg circles next. So you're going to start by bending your knees. We're going to take our right leg up to the sky. Right leg is in turnout position, hands on your hips. So we're making a capital D. Your hips are going to stay grounded and quiet. So the smaller your circle, you're going to be able to have more control. So if you start off really big and you notice a lot of wobbling in your hips, make that circle smaller. So you're going to exhale your leg out and then straight up, big inhale. And 2, 3, 4, and last one. From here, you're going to take the yoga block to the top of your foot, and you're going to extend your left leg out to where you can maintain your lower back down. Now, the lower that leg is, the harder, and of course, your leg can be up pretty high. We're going to take little circles in one direction for 5, 4, don't drop the block, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction for 5, and 4, breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, and just windshield wiper, side to side, breathe, yoga breath. We're going to repeat that on the other side, starting with leg circles. So basically a backwards D now with your left leg. The left leg up, turn out position, hips are quiet, circle away, big inhale up for 1. Exhale 2, hit 3, 4, and 5. All right, we're going to add the block. Right leg is out and circle, small circles for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're gonna roll like a ball, get tucked, big exhale, rock up. We're gonna stay right here. You're just holding on to sort of the outsides of your legs. You're gonna stay tucked, chin is tucked, pelvis is tucked. Inhale back to your shoulders. Exhale up and pause. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, all the way back into tabletop. Bonus, you can do tabletop with your knees grounded, or we're going to start with our left knee on the block. We're going to take wide push-ups with a crunch. So we're going to go ahead and get your right leg back. Hips are level. We're going to send our chest to the ground. Exhale, you're coming out of it, right into knee to chest, nose to knee crunch. And 2, exhale, push up, crunch. Good. 3, 4. You can leave the push up out and do the crunch part. Great. And then we'll just stretch our leg, yoga breath. So we're going to change that. We'll go, our right knee is going to be on the block. You can stick with the wide push-ups if you just feel more comfortable there. Or if narrow push-ups, tricep push-ups are in your practice, join me with that. And of course, the push-ups are optional. The left leg is going to extend out. For a tricep push-up, your hands are right underneath your shoulders. So narrow. You're going to come, shift forward. You're going to lower down. Exhale, crunch. Okay. And shift forward, lower 2. 3. Shoulders back and down, shift forward 4. And 5. Great job. We'll just stretch that leg out. We're going to end up lowering down to our stomachs here. So let's get rid of the block for a moment. You can come down safely. You can chaturanga with me from your knees or your toes if that's in your practice. So we're going to go there now, just slowly lowering down. Great job. We're going to start with either light weights. You don't have to use weights at all, or the band. And again, you don't have to use the band. We're going to swim. So if you are going to use the band with me, your hands are through the band. Inhale, opposite arm and leg lift. And at the same time, thinking about lengthening 2. And lift. And 2. Good. Inhale, lift. I'm going to take 2 more on each side. Move with your breath. Last one on each side. And then we're going to lift up to Superman. If you've got the band, we're holding Superman. You're going to press against the band for 10, 9, 8, 7. Press your hips into the ground. Squeeze your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your elbows back for 5. Lengthen. Exhale. 4, 3. Good. 2. And 1. And relax. We're going to move the band to around our lower legs next. We're going to work in swan dive prep with the band. All right, so we're going to move into cobra. So our hands are going to be right underneath our chest. We're going to inhale, lift cobra. Tip stay grounded. Lower down. Inhale, right leg lifts nice and long and lower. Back to cobra, inhale and lower. Left leg lifts and lower. Take 2 more. Cobra lift and lower. Right leg lifts and lowers. Back to cobra and lower. Left leg lifts and lower. Cobra and lower. Last time through, right leg and lower. Cobra. Good, and left. And we'll take 2 of our long cobra. So you're on your fingertips. You're going to lift that and lower, kind of the sphinx. Right leg. Lift cobra. Good. Left leg. Cobra. Right. Cobra. And left. We're going to let our upper body relax. And we're going to lift our legs and press out against the band. Or imagine you've got one for 10. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kind of wiggle your way out of the band. Great job. And that didn't work. And just windshield wipering your feet side to side. Release your back and breathe yoga breath. We're going to move into a plank next with our feet on one yoga block. So I'm going to bring the block here. I'm going to time us in this plank. We're going to hold for a minute. All right, and if you can, feet are on the block, hands, you can come to your forearms, and you can skip this part entirely if you need. Find your plank, heels press back, press the ground away, tuck your pelvis. Maybe you hold plank and come out of it and come back in. Do what you can here. Stay here with me, or stillness, or join me in a very slow mountain climber. Knee to chest, think cat pose. Knee to chest. Exhale. And release. Child's pose, big toes together, knees out wide. Stretch it out. Good. We're going to come on up. Take one cat and cow. And have a seat, extending your legs right out in front. We're going to find boats and teasers. So shoulders up, back, and down. We're going to rock to your upper glutes. Chest stays lifted and shins are parallel to the floor. You're going to stay right here. Great other modification, be holding onto your legs, or full boat is right here. We're going to hold for a very slow count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in boat for another 5 count, or join me for teaser. Hold for 5, 4. Get those legs together. 3, 2, and 1. Sitting up nice and tall. And lower down to the floor. We're going to go 1 to hover, and then we're going to finish up. So hover is your upper back is off the ground and your legs are off the ground. So maybe you can lift your upper back and maybe one leg, but if you can, join me with Legs as low as you can go. Lower back is grounded and shoulder blades are up. Hold for 5. It's instant shaking. 4. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Hug your knees into your chest and just rock. Letting your knees fall to your left, gaze right. Let your knees come to center. Let them fall right, gaze left. Come back to center for happy baby. And release. We're just going to flip over to your stomach and come all the way up, gaze up, just stretching out the front of your body and pressing up to a comfortable seat. If you like to finish with a little final resting pose, hit pause and then just take up lots of space. Otherwise, with me, let's take a nice big inhale, reach up to the sky, and into prayer, exhale. Take this moment with your eyes closed, gazing down, feeling your heartbeat, listening to your breathing, just acknowledging yourself for showing up, rolling out your mat, coming to take care of you. So now you can go off and take care of those you need to in a stronger, healthier way. Giving thanks for this incredible body that you've been gifted just as it is, and acknowledging yourself for taking the modifications or making your own tweaks, listening to your body, giving it what it needs, continuing to do that off of your mat as you go about your day. Take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. From my heart to yours. Thanks for joining me in this quick little Yogalates class. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, catch me on Fridays live 9 to 10 a.m. On Google Meetup. And just reach out for the class link. Your first visit to class is free. So come and try it out. Let me know, reach out, and I would love to get you into class. I'd love to see you there. But otherwise, of course, if you're enjoying these videos, please share and subscribe. And hope to see you back here soon. All right, take care. Have a good one.